What's going on, people? This is the Angels in Politics broadcast. Of course, you know me as the white collar goon, the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics. Really quick message. People don't know what we do, or people are asked what we do. Some people have asked what we do. And we do a multitude of things, but we do deal with sexual politics. We are a political company, but we deal with the sexual politics, and people understand what are sexual politics. Let's break down the word, or the words. Politics is any time you are interacting or interfacing with another individual, another human being, you are involved in politics, okay? That doesn't mean you are a Republican in politics. It doesn't mean you are a Democrat in politics. It doesn't mean you are an independent party in politics. This is you. You are the news. You are your own entity. You are your own business. You are your own company. Okay? You got to think bigger than yourself, because you are. If you don't know that, trust me, I will tell you this. You are more than what you think you are. Trust me. So, you're a political force. So what type of politician are you? All right, are you going to be that politician who's just trying to sell himself for, political gain, or to gain favor, so you can do some quid pro quo type of situation where it's like, hey, if you do something for me, I can do something for you, and you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all that type of shit. No. You're a constructive individual. You are a person who is looking to achieve their dreams, contextualize their dreams, manifest whatever they want in their life, or you're looking to manifest whatever you want in your life, maybe your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, through a system of synthesis, system of synchronicity, a sequence, a system of improving, training, strengthening your mind, body, and soul every single day. All right. So that's what we do. But in sexual politics, being that politics is just working or interfacing with people, sexual politics is just the same thing whenever you involve both sexes. So I find it an interesting topic, because no matter where you go around the world, from the beginning of time until whenever we're long gone, there's always going to be sexual politics. Anywhere you go, if there's men and there's women, if there's boys and there's girls, there will be sexual politics. All right? We have this term here in the West called political correctness. And I know that's being spread around the world, but political correctness is another way of saying, or presenting yourself in a dignified man. I don't even know if it's dignified. Maybe it's not necessarily the truthfulness or your most genuine way of behaving, but political correctness is almost like refraining from speaking directly to you, or speaking directly to an issue, or speaking directly, or bringing up to your face, to the forefront, what is at hand. Political correctness is a lot of tap dancing, a lot of beating around the bush, a lot of flowery language to kind of pacify an individual, for them to not be too maybe uncomfortable, right? This is okay. Actually, it's not okay. Actually, it's really not okay, because with sexual politics, it really involves, or I would like to talk about or speak about, how men and women interface based on, their behavior, their speech, their mannerisms, their actions. Everything is affected once you add the other sex. Meaning, you ever seen a group of girls hang out, or have you ever heard a group of girls talk, or have you ever been like a fly on the wall and listened to how women? Oh, let me go back. Not even listen, just observed women's behavior whenever they're together away from guys. All right, when they're away from guys, I've seen women laughing. I've seen them joking. I've seen them being silly. I've seen them being loud. I've seen them being comfortable. I've seen them happy. I've seen them, I've seen expression. I've looked from the side or from some type of, I've been away and I've kind of peered in and observed from a distance how women move whenever they aren't necessarily, not necessarily, whenever they aren't in the vicinity of other men or men in general. And you have a sense of comfort. You have a sense of ease. Same thing for guys, and I'm clearly a guy, and I grew up with friends from elementary, middle, and high school. I grew up with friends in university. After graduating, I grew still growing, and I've met friends living in the places that I've been. And one thing that I found, well, there's a lot of things that I found to be similar, or I can draw parallels. Or I've seem to align these different behaviors with what I've noticed in my life. It's all about pattern recognition and trends, right? So a pattern that I've seen is that men and women drastically, not all, but most of them, drastically change who they are. And not change like, hey, and now I'm a new person. Like, they drastically or almost, consciously or unconsciously change or alter themselves now that there are women present, or women now that there are men present. Do you feel what I'm saying? And that alteration, that change, that oh yeah, I'm laughing and I'm joking with my homies and ah ha ha blah blah blah, yo, all that type of shit, and then now a girl comes in and when the girl leaves, yeah, we're playing, yeah, funny, everything's jokes, yeah. Girl walks in. Do you understand? The reason why that happens, or let me flip it, because it's not just about the guy. The girls, they're joking, everything's funny, and they're expressive, and they're smiling, and you can just look at their face that they're into it. Let some guys walk in. And not to say they're guys that she's like wanting to fuck with. There may be some basic ass guy. There may be some guys that she's not even attracted to. But just men, just men in general, walks in. Homegirls doing all the joking. Homegirls is all, fun and games. Homegirls who's very expressive and open, transparent, radically transparent. All of a sudden, now she is. Matter of fact, she may not even look at you. That's the phone. She's looking at her phone right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, homegirl, you was just joking with your homies. Like, you were just with your crew. What happened with the politics? Like, what caused you to now be so demure and quiet and to yourself and standoffish? And I don't even notice that there's men in this room because I haven't even made eye contact with them because my back is turned to them and I don't want them to see me. It's like all of these things play into sexual politics. And why do we alter our behavior? Why do we change our behavior? Why there's so many guys who can hang out with the bros, and it's funny because I got friends who are like the bro kind of guys. Like, I get it. Like, first of all, like, I get it. Like, I'm a little different. I'm a little weird. I'm walking around talking to you in my underwear, and I'm wearing pink underwear at that, right? So it's like, I don't expect, nor do I want. I don't want you to even think for a second. I want people to do whatever I'm doing because I'm in my own political process. I'm in my own process. This is my own business, my own entity, right? But you have yours, right? And what I've learned is from third grade to eighth grade to senior year in high school to being in college to now I'm 29, almost 29. I've noticed that no matter where I go, the guys who I know, the guys who I hang out with, it's very common for guys to change their behavior or almost get a little bit nervous or get a little taken aback. And I'm nervous too sometimes, of course, especially around very attractive women. But it's not even about like them approaching them, or it's not even about them like saying, hey, I love you. You don't have to profess your love. A lot of these guys might be married. A lot of these guys, or my friends who are close to 30 or 30 and above, they're married. They got, they have families, they have kids. But even still, being around other women is like a thing. Like, imagine your workplace. I'm talking to the women now. Like, go to your workplace. You would think like guys have never spent one-on-one time with women in their life. It's almost like you see men who are 40, 50, 60, and a girl walks by, or a woman is in the workplace, or a group of women are in the workplace, and man, they have their hair down, or they don't have their hair down, they have their hair up, or they have their, dress on, or they may have a pantsuit, or maybe they have on perfume, maybe they don't. Just the fact of inputting and placing women in an environment around mostly men, you're going to find a distinctive, visceral shift in energy. And I'm pretty sure a lot of women didn't grow up thinking like, why are all guys like that? Why are guys so weird? Why are guys so, why do guys get more aggressive or get more loud when they're with their friends? Or why do guys, say so much shit online and talk so much and have such a personality on Twitter and Instagram? But then I see this motherfucker like face to face, and he's looking down. He can't even look at me in my face, and he can't say anything to me because he has low self-esteem, because he has low confidence, because he's involved in the sexual politics, and it's easy to be your man, bro. It's easy to crack jokes and talk shit and talk loud and be the man whenever it's nothing but your homies and you're smoking weed and you're drinking. But as soon as homegirls with the dress comes on, homegirls with the hair down comes on, homegirls with the skin glowing, homegirl comes through where her friends and their heels are on and their toes are out and their nails is looking good and their voices are high and you can smell them before you even see them, because that sweet scent of divine femininity triggers something here and here. Listen, dude. Listen. Sexual politics is a real thing. It's a real ass thing. If you want to have a conversation, contact the Goon.